Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're doing a skincare empties video where I take you through all of basically the empties that I have accumulated over the past couple months. I think the last empties video I did was on May 7th. So it's been, 2-ish months, and so I figured that now would be a good time to go through all the empties that I have accumulated and just give you my thoughts now that I have actually finished them. So the first empty I wanted to talk about is the 4-3 Beauty AM to PM Gel Cleanser. This is not a full size. This is just like a mini size that I got in like a sampler kit that 4-3 Beauty sells. But like honestly, I really enjoyed this cleanser. I found it to be better suited for morning use, so not removing makeup at night, but rather as just like a quick, gentle cleanse in the morning. I found that the experience of this was really nice. It had a really like refreshing, like cucumbery type, citrusy, fruity, hibiscus like type scent, which I really enjoyed. And most importantly, it did not leave my skin feeling super dry after I rinsed it off. So would I buy this again? I don't know, only because I tend to go through a lot of different cleansers. I love to try new cleansers. I think cleansers are really fun, and so I don't try to, limit myself to like one particular cleanser in terms of my morning cleanser. My nighttime cleanser is a little bit different because I need something that's really good at removing makeup. But for my morning cleanser, I tend to not be very loyal to any particular one cleanser. So I could potentially buy this again, but like honestly, there are so many other cleansers that I would love to try. I'm not sure if I'm ready to repurchase this quite yet. However, I will say if you're in the market for like a really nice, gentle, basic, affordable cleanser, because this is actually very affordable, even the full size is very affordable, this is a great one to try. Another cleanser that I finished, but I unfortunately already recycled, so I don't have it with me to show you, is the Youth to the People Superfood Cleanser. Now that cleanser, like I said, I recycled it because it comes in a glass bottle, which is really cool. I think if I had like a bigger size of it, I would have repurposed the bottle for something else because it's a really beautiful bottle, but I had a mini size, so I couldn't really use it for anything, so I just recycled it. But that cleanser, I think I probably like a little bit better than the 4-3 Beauty cleanser that I just talked about, only because I find that the ingredients are a little bit more superior, but at the same time, with a rinse off product like a cleanser, you're really not gonna see the same effects of having these superstar ingredients on your skin as opposed to an overnight treatment. So even though your cleanser may contain a ton of really fantastic ingredients, it's not going to have the same effect on your skin as something that's left on your skin overnight or during the duration of the day. So the Youth to the People Superfood Cleanser is a really good one. I do find that it foams really nicely, which I think is very fun. It has a really nice sort of like green juice scent to it. If you're not a fan of like celery green juice, like spinach, kale, whatever scents, you probably won't like it, but I personally really love it. It just feels like a little dose of something healthy in the morning, even though I'm not intaking it at all. It's literally going on my face, but I just really enjoy the experience of it, and the bottle is beautiful and recyclable. That cleanser is a lot more expensive than the 4-3 Beauty cleanser, so depending on what you're looking for, I think they both have very comparable experiences. They're both very fun to use, very gentle, but one is a lot more affordable and the other one is a lot more high-end. The next empty I have is the Fresh Rose Face Mask. I really enjoyed this, I'm not gonna lie. This was just like a super fun mask to just throw on my skin after I cleanse. I will, cleanse my skin and then throw this on, and while it's drying, I will, work on emails, get some admin stuff done, and it's just like a really nice mask. Does it do anything amazing for my skin? No, because it's literally just like a gel mask infused with roses. It doesn't have these like crazy amazing active ingredients or anything, but I do really love the experience of it. It smells so good. It smells like fresh, real rose petals, not like a sickly, artificially sweet sort of scent. It smells like the real deal, which I really like. This actually does make my skin feel very soft and very hydrated, but like I said, the long lasting effects of it you just don't witness, because I keep this on my skin for like maybe 15 minutes. Would I buy it again? I'm not sure, because this was stupid expensive. Fresh skincare as a whole, or Fresh Beauty as a whole, they have very expensive products, so I don't think I would actually repurchase this. I am on the hunt for a dupe for this mask, so if you know of a dupe for this mask, then please let me know, because I really do love this mask, but I can't justify spending that amount of money on it for something, this kind of insignificant in my routine in terms of effect on my skin. In terms of effect on my mood and effect on how I feel, this is great. I do think that there is like a K-beauty equivalent of this mask. I remember reading about it a really long time ago, but I couldn't find it online. So I will continue to do my research, and if I do find it, I will absolutely be purchasing a dupe for this mask because I really do love this mask. And of course, with all the products I'm talking about, they will be linked down below in the info box. Okay, next up we have, it's kind of an empty, but it's more of like a expired product. It's mostly empty though, I'm not gonna lie. It's quite empty. This is the Peach and Lily Matcha Pudding Antioxidant Cream. I loved this moisturizer. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. And I will say that it's hard for me to kind of become like obsessed with a moisturizer because I feel like they're not as fun, and like I have so many in rotation that I'm not really loyal to any particular moisturizer. But when I was using this, I was using it hardcore. I really did enjoy it because it contained ingredients like matcha and niacinamide, and there are other ingredients in it too, but those are like the two super strong ingredients in there, matcha and niacinamide. So matcha is an antioxidant, a very powerful antioxidant at that. It has really great properties for the skin. It's definitely considered like an anti-aging ingredient. And then niacinamide is also an antioxidant, but it also helps with a ton of other things like reducing hyperpigmentation, taking down sebum production. So the fact that this moisturizer contains so many wonderful ingredients, it made like lazy skincare days that much better because all I would do is cleanse my skin, take my makeup off, and put this moisturizer on and be done. So if you're looking for like a one-step or maybe like a two-step skincare routine, cleanse and then moisturize, this is a great moisturizer to get because it has these really fantastic ingredients in it that really do help the skin. As far as the texture goes, it's definitely more of a thicker feeling cream. It's not really like a gel moisturizer. It's very much a cream or like a lotion. It does have a slightly occlusive feel to it, which I personally really like because I love the feeling of like, I just really enjoy the feeling of like everything kind of being sealed in. I don't know, it's like a psychological thing, I guess, but I really do enjoy that like slightly occlusive feel. I would probably best recommend this to someone who has maybe normal to dry skin. I think if you have really oily skin, you probably won't like this very much just because it's a little bit richer than you'll probably enjoy having on your skin. It is a really solid moisturizer. I'm not sure if I'll repurchase it because I do need to get through some other moisturizers, but this is definitely a really good moisturizer. Okay, the next two are kind of boring, I'm sorry, but I have two sunscreens, and these are the same sunscreens that I talked about in my last Empties video. I'm still using them. These are the Misha Essence Sun Milk and also the Cosrx Aloe Soothing Sun Cream. So I'll start with the Misha Sun Milk because this is actually the one that I'm using the most right now. What I really like about this is that it is so lightweight because it has a very heavy alcohol base to it. So a lot of people kind of hate on alcohol because they're like, oh, it's really drying, it's really bad for the skin. But in reality, in a well-formulated skincare product, it's not gonna be damaging. So you may look at the ingredients list and see alcohol in there and get a little bit freaked out, but I assure you, it's not crazy drying, even on my skin. As long as I use like a serum underneath, like my Visviva Urea 5% and Niacinamide 5% Rosewater Serum, if I use that underneath of this sunscreen, it just works really nicely. And especially because it's getting a lot hotter where I live. It's gonna be like 100 degrees this weekend, which is ridiculous. I really am reaching more for very lightweight type sunscreens that feel really effortless on the skin. They don't have like a greasy feeling, there's no white cast to deal with, and that's why I really like this sunscreen. On the other hand, the Cosrx Aloe Soothing Sun Cream is really elegant. It feels like a moisturizer, not like a sunscreen. So I would say that the Misha Sun Milk feels like an essence, like the name suggests, like a serum texture. It's very runny and very watery, whereas the Cosrx Aloe Soothing Sun Cream is very much a moisturizer. It's not runny, it's not watery, it's not super thick either. It's just like a normal lotion that you apply to your skin. But with both of these, I don't get a white cast, which is really important because I am getting a lot more tan, and because I'm getting more tan, if I have a sunscreen that gives me a white cast, I end up looking really ashy and really gray, and it demotivates me to wear a sunscreen. So if you really want to protect your skin, it's really important to find your perfect sunscreen that doesn't leave a white cast on your skin, because If you have a sunscreen that works really well for your skin tone, you're generally probably going to over apply it, which means you're going to be a little bit better protected. The last one I wanted to talk about is a mascara. I know this is like a skincare channel, but mascara is something that I've been wearing a lot recently because I've been wearing a lot more makeup, and this is the Physicians Killer Curves mascara. This is a drugstore mascara. It's super cheap, really effective. I'm actually not wearing it on my eyes right now because obviously this is an empty, but if you're looking for a really amazing mascara that's just super black and just very effective at volumizing, this is a really fantastic one. Okay, so those were all my empties from the past 2-ish months. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on any of the products that I talked. Pepper, are you serious right now? Pepper wants to say hello. Pepper wants to say hello. He got a haircut recently and he looks so handsome. Don't you? You look so handsome. Say hi. So anyway, that's the end of today's video. Let me know what your thoughts are on any of the products that I talked about. I love talking skincare with you guys. But yeah, until my next video, have a beautiful week and I will see you in my next one. Bye.